Don't you be afraid.
Hey guys, welcome to the ANX Weekly Update, where we bring you the latest video game, anime, and movie news. I'm Unbiased Ann, and I'm here with Genesis and Caitlin. Hey guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
What up?
Welcome to the show, Caitlin.
Thank you.
What up? Who's this?
Caitlin.
I'm the
Caitlin?
Royal. If
The
you
Royal?
Can't see it.
Oh, I think I know what that means. That's a teaser for the next round, huh? So speaking of the next round, before we get there, let's go ahead and do the social media thing real quick. How about that?
Let's do it.
Follow us at ANX Gamecast on all social media outlets and wherever you get your favorite podcast. Speaking of your favorite podcast, you should be viewing this on YouTube under AVersion TV. Since you're already here, make sure to hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, just do it.
It's free.
Yeah.
So easy.
Like some of the tracks. And hit the notification bell so you will be sure to get all the updates as soon as we drop them. Y'all ready for round one?
Yes.
Round 1.
Royal Malarkey.
That's us.
And you are the Royal.
I am.
Oh.
I mean, if we had to pick.
Oh, okay.
They've already met Clarissa, so
Yes, that's okay. So that's her better half.
it is.
We had Clarissa on, what, 2 shows ago, maybe?
Yeah, about 2 shows ago.
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
So tell them about your show. I know what the show is. So tell them about the show and where they can find it.
You can find it on anywhere that you listen to your podcasts, and now on AVersion TV on YouTube.
Hey.
Shout out.
Shout out.
to us.
To all of us. So we are basically a French monarchy podcast with a touch of comedy, or rather the reverse. So,
Okay.
but,
So like funny history lessons?
yeah, kinda. We really focus on more of the malarkey and myths and rumors, and so maybe not super historically accurate, but very entertaining.
Do you ever just kind of make up your own
No.
version of events?
Clarissa likes to lie.
Okay. Okay.
That's
I
why
like
she
it.
gets the malarkey, and I'm the royal because I don't lie.
So you just bring her back. You know.
I have to
Come
rein her
back in.
in. I
Come
gotta
back
rein
in.
her in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Mhm.
right. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. So since I'm asking you all these questions, I got a couple more
Let's have them.
rapid fire questions if I can remember them. I'm trying to take it easy on you because I know,
I really appreciate that.
but we have a standard list of questions we ask new guests.
I'm ready.
So I'm gonna start with an easy one that
Okay.
I know you can answer accurately.
Okay.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Yay!
Yay.
I know what Clarissa said. She's a Batman. Rah, rah, rah. I get it, but I don't read the comics. I watch the movies. Marvel.
Yeah, I think
Hands down
I
best
think
movies.
even
Yeah.
if you read the comics, it would still be
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Detective Comics.
I think y'all were on a story episode with us too, and we were talking about it because I was binging Marvel at the
Yeah.
time. I binged all the Marvel movies.
Oh, yeah. Did you do them in order?
I did. I think the only one I skipped was Hulk because it was Eric Bana, who you know, it wasn't what's his face. So
Oh, okay.
Ed Norton.
no, it
Oh, the Mark Ruffalo, the
yes,
new guy.
Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, it was Ed Norton at one point.
Yes,
And
he
then-
did one, and then Eric Bana, whatever. So I didn't watch that one, but yeah, I watched all of them in order. Love them.
We've seen it. Well, no, actually, there's some I haven't seen.
Yeah,
We've seen most of them.
yeah, we've seen most. Well, we've seen all of the MCU stuff mostly.
Yeah.
So I didn't. The only one I didn't do was a brand new Spider-Man one because when I did it, then it wasn't out on video
The
yet.
Far From Home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me see if I can throw another easy one out here. King of Fighters or Street Fighter?
Street Fighter because I don't know what King of Fighters is.
Yes, that is the
I
right
think that's
answer.
what Clarissa
I
said
think
too.
that's
She's
exactly
like, I
what
never
she
heard of that.
said.
other
That is
one.
the correct answer.
Yeah, but I did play Street Fighter as a kid. So I
There
know
we
what
go.
that is.
So okay,
Cool.
let's start there then. Speaking of as a kid, so let's start off with what is your favorite video game?
I'm sorry, my answers are going to be a lot like Clarissa's.
That's okay.
But my favorite video game is always Mario. I've always played Mario.
Okay.
It's really mostly my only video game experience.
So
That's like the same as me too.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up playing Super Mario and
Same.
Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
I think it's like a girl generational thing.
But
I don't
definitely,
know.
and I had the original, maybe not the original, but the Nintendo, just the regular before 64. So just whatever games came with it, at I don't know, the garage sale we bought it at.
Hey.
That's what I played.
so So I guess you started with the original Nintendo.
Yeah, the one with the little purple thing, you know?
Oh, so that's the Super Nintendo.
That is it.
So
yes.
I'm gonna start calling you the Super Royal.
I'll take it.
Isn't that like a burger overseas? The Super Royale with cheese?
Yes, the from Pulp Fiction, the Royale with cheese.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
So Super Nintendo. So you grew up playing Super Nintendo.
Yeah, the one where we had to blow on it when it wouldn't function.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do the regular Nintendo too.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think of some more curveball question. Easy
I'll take
softball
a
question.
curveball. I can handle it.
I don't think you can.
Probably not.
Well,
but
what
I'll
about
try.
this one then? Call of Duty Modern Warfare series or Call of Duty Black Ops series?
I don't know.
Modern Warfare.
Hey, all the right answers today. All the right answers. I can't wait to talk to Terrence and Mike B about this. Well, let's add a new question in. What was your favorite Marvel movie now that you've watched them all or most of them?
Favorite Marvel movie. I don't know that I have like a specific favorite. I'm a big Captain America fan because if you've listened to our show at all, I'm sorry, but he's like the always like moral do-getter, always like just there
he is right there. You can see him.
Yeah, hi buddy. Like, you know, constantly like feeling the weight of the world kind of
Justice.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he reminds me too much of Superman with that whole, you know.
I like Superman.
I don't. I don't know.
Especially because I picked Henry Cavill, who's one of my favorite actors.
Is he? Is he a good actor?
Is
that what we're doing here?
Is he a good actor?
He's so cute.
Passion of the Christ. Is that what we're doing here? He was so good in that movie. But anyway, all right. Enough of the grilling of the questions.
Wait. What about anime? Do you ever watch any anime?
Ooh.
So,
hey,
way back when, in a different period of my life, I watched. What's that one? They just made a Netflix movie out of it. Death Note?
Hey!
I watched Death Note.
I think someone is behind you. You see him? Up under Biggie Smalls.
Where's Biggie?
Biggie. Like.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. It's been a while.
Light
And I mean,
Yagami.
like, early 20s, which is more years than I'd like to admit.
Yeah.
Ago, but I watched that anime.
Did you like the movie on Netflix?
I did like the movie.
I
Now,
did too.
I don't
He didn't
know
like it.
if real true fans would like it, but
I
I
didn't
enjoyed
like
it.
She liked it.
I liked it, but I never watched the anime.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know.
The anime was dope.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
I liked it. Okay.
All right, see.
All right. So whenever we decide to review Death Note,
I'm in. Yeah. Yes.
There we go.
got our next 2 or 3 shows lined up. Okay. New this week. Do you know who this is?
I don't have any idea who that is. I'm so sorry.
We're going to pass this around, and there's a small story. It's not a long story. But this is Borderlands 3 Handsome Jack GameStop exclusive Funko Pop. So it was up for pre-order, and all this COVID and all this other stuff. Our local GameStop was actually still closed. I'm like, man, I want to pre-order. GameStop does something weird where spend $35 and get free shipping. Pre-orders don't count.
Oh, that's not fair.
Right. So if I pre-order 5 things and they all have 5 different dates, I have to pay shipping for all 5 items.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And it's like $6.
So do you pre-order because it runs out?
Yeah.
Or you could just wait and then do the...
Right. So usually if it's something super popular, you want to pre-order it or you won't get one. Right. So, excuse me, I took a chance on this one and I was just like, I'm not paying all the shipping. Because I bought some other games. I was trying to buy some other games and it was just ended up being $15 to $20 worth of shipping fees. I'm like, I'm not doing this. So I just take my chance and order it once it comes out. So it came out. There was another sale on games. Put it in a cart. Boom, I got it. So Handsome Jack, Tiny Tina.
Yeah.
That pop is worth over $100 now.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if this one would do the same. It has the possibility to do it because it's an exclusive to GameStop, meaning they don't sell it anywhere else but GameStop. And if they only made 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 for the whole United States, then it could end up being worth something too. So anyway, I picked it up. I mean, I was going to pick it up anyway because it's Borderlands. But hopefully it does what Tiny Tina did and is now worth
Makes you some money.
over $100.
So you didn't pay the shipping?
No.
No, he ordered it with other games. He took a chance and didn't pre-order.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, we got it now. I'm excited. I'm happy. Got my handsome Jack. And what else? All right, some ANX news. We did the Royal Malarkey news. Pokemon Go Community Day. Are you familiar with Pokemon Go?
I am. I actually tried to download it when it came out, but the whole server crash, couldn't sign up.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was bad.
We remember.
Oh yeah, we remember.
Yeah. I was a big Pokemon fan. I did the cards and the...
What?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So they have something called Community Day where they feature a specific Pokemon and they give you a shiny version of it. I'm not sure if you're familiar with shiny Pokemon, but Weedle.
I could have named him.
Yeah. But it's Weedle.
But I could
It's
have
like,
named
why?
him.
Nobody wants
He's
that.
an original.
Yeah, he's one of the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
So that Community Day was actually today, the day we're recording this. So we did a preview of the Community Day and a review of the last Community Day with Stephanie. Shout out. So that podcast is available now everywhere and on YouTube. So y'all go check it out. Are y'all ready to get in the round two?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Round 2.
New games. So we did not do a weekly update last week, and I kind of explained it why. I guess I'll explain it why real quick again. I didn't feel like doing no podcast.
Yeah.
Too much stuff going on in the world that affects me personally or could.
Yeah.
So I just been really paying attention to what in the world is going on and why, and figuring out
How to move forward.
and if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah.
I have some ideas. There's an update I need to do with my equipment here, and once it happens, we will move forward with that idea. But until then, I just wasn't in the mood. I was feeling a little better, and then somebody else got killed at Wendy's. So I was like, not our local Wendy's, just a Wendy's.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, we didn't do a show. So this week, sorry, indie game fans and indie game developers, we're only focusing on the bigger name titles that came out over the last 2 weeks. I know we usually come and we talk about everything, but
That would make for quite a long podcast.
Is what it is.
yeah, it is what it is. So first game, The Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor. More? Yeah.
Greymoor.
That sounds like something you would know how to pronounce based off the show that you do. So what did y'all think about this trailer?
I think it was put together very well.
Yeah.
Like the music was beautiful.
Okay.
Graphics were beautiful.
Uh,
Well, I mean, they were good. Whatever.
They were okay.
Okay, well, I thought they were good.
Okay.
I agree with you, Annie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no, I did. I put good graphics.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have my notes up here. Okay. But I didn't like the story at all. I was just like, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah, they didn't really show too much story, but
Well, they didn't show that much story, but like what they are implying the story is, like the little bit that they did show, I was just like, I don't really.
So let me jump in here. This is a MMORPG. This is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. So there usually is not much story.
I was going to ask, how do you have a really focused storyline when so many people
You don't.
are in there doing their own thing?
You don't. There are like major battles that have happen, and you have to form a huge squad to go do it. Like sometimes 30 plus people just to go, and then you get to see the in-game content is what they call it. So the story, and usually that takes years to accomplish, right? So this is just an expansion. This is DLC for the game. This is not an actual new game. So it's just an add-on, and maybe it adds another 150 hours gameplay to the game, and yada yada yada. I did not like the graphics, but it's to be expected with a game like this. The graphics are not going to be great when you have hundreds of thousands of characters running around. They can't have the best looking graphics, so I get that. I thought you would like it. You probably didn't notice who made it.
I know who makes it.
Uh-oh. Who made it?
Bethesda.
Oh.
I already knew that because we've already played it before, like the regular one,
Yeah, we tried to play Skyrim.
and I didn't like it. Oh yeah, Skyrim. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I think this threw me off too because I didn't know. I thought this might have been a new game. I wasn't sure, and so I was like, This looks very different than Skyrim.
I feel like I've heard of the Elder Scrolls before.
Yeah, it's a pretty
well known.
It's a pretty big title. I don't know if I would play this or not. I have to see what the battle system is like. If it's anything like the normal Elder Scrolls, I'm not here for that. I don't like that style of game. Same thing with Fallout. It's the same style of game except you use swords. I don't like that. I don't like that PC port to console feel. So, if they have a different battle system, I will check it out. Until then, it's a no for me. Would you ever play this game?
See, the thing is, I don't play a lot of games. Would I watch someone play this game?
This one specifically?
And be entertained by it? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this looks right up your alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a no for me.
A hard no.
I don't play either. I pretty much watch.
Yeah.
Except Animal Crossing, I played that. But for the most part, I'm usually like watching.
Yeah. I did a whole Final Fantasy thing where I watched someone.
Which one?
I think you were talking about it too on the episode you did with Clarissa where you do the book and the.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I did that all day for Final Fantasy. I don't remember which one it was.
Pressure's on.
Let's say like 10 years ago.
2010. Was it a female as like the main character with pink hair?
I don't remember.
Maybe it was like 12.
I'm gonna say it was before 2009.
Oh.
16?
No.
Next game.
I don't know.
We got Burnout Paradise Remastered. They didn't look like they really did a good job remastering. The graphics weren't that great.
No.
They didn't really show a lot of gameplay.
No.
It was just movies.
It was just kind of cute. I mean, it had some cute graphics, but it was
Cute
I
graphics.
guess this is just a racing game.
Just another racing game.
Yeah. Which is
kind of the
okay.
vibe I got.
Yeah, which it's been a while since I played a racing game, and the last ones that I've played are Need for Speed, and before that was Forza. So this is super arcade style, so it's not really realistic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The strange thing about this is Burnout Paradise was okay, but it was not the best Burnout game that came out. They were owned by a lesser known company for maybe like Burnout and Burnout 2, I think. EA bought them and came out with Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge, and I think maybe one more, and then of course Paradise. The Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge, they were dope. This one was just okay, and the reason you can believe me that it was just okay because there wasn't another one that came out, and this one came out in I want to say 2006 or 7. So it's been 12, 13 years since a Burnout came out. So why would you want to remaster or remake the one that
wasn't
pretty much
good.
crashed the
Bombed.
bombed or crashed the franchise? Crashed, no pun intended. But anyway, no, it's gonna be a no for me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No? Oh, all right. Next game, The Last of Us Part 2. We've been talking about this all year because it was supposed to come out and got delayed. It was supposed to come out, got delayed again. It got delayed indefinitely, which I tried to tell Terrence that it would still come out. He didn't believe me. Shout out. So it is now finally out. I'm concerned about playing this. I'm going to play this podcast purposes.
Yeah.
Right? It's too big of a title for me to not review it on the podcast. However, I did not play the first one. I would like to play the first one. I don't have time to play the first one before I play this one.
Right.
So I'm super concerned about that. I hope they give you some sort of
background
review, flashback.
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't like that in games, but I wouldn't mind it here if the whole first hour was just cinematic,
Catch up
and whatever. As far as the game itself, didn't really show us a lot of gameplay.
No, like hardly any.
So I don't even know what the mechanics or the battle system, for lack of a better term. I don't know
what kind of game it is. Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hack and slash? Is it a shooting game? I don't know.
Yeah. It looked like, I mean, I saw zombies. right?
Like one or two,
One or
or
two.
some sort of monster.
Yeah.
I went with zombie.
I love zombies. So I'm like, okay,
All right.
you know, I mean, the graphics of the trailer looks good, but it showed like hardly any, like you said, or no gameplay footage. The certain parts that I saw that I thought maybe were gameplay footage, I couldn't tell because the graphics were still very good. So I was like, I don't know if that's even gameplay footage.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what to expect with this.
Yeah. So this one definitely had really good graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah. If nothing else. So not that I want to get into a whole bunch of news about it, but there is some news circulating about this game. The people that get paid to review games, 9.5, 9.8, 10, 10, 10.
Oh, well, that's
Nice.
promising.
The actual normal people like us who play the game,
Oh.
3,
Oh, no.
3.2, 3.4. So we will see.
Oh, man. Okay.
So I have this pre-ordered. I need to go pick it up. It is too late now. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow and then I will get on it. I don't know if I'll be reviewing this with Terrence or Matt. Shout out. But it will get done. Again, you're not
like,
not
no,
going to play it, but would you watch someone play it?
I would watch someone play this.
Okay, even though the zombies, if it even was a zombie, was minimal in this game.
Yeah.
Like
No.
it just seems like a bunch of people in the backwoods arguing with each other.
But good graphics, so it might be kind of like a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, no, I'm going to watch anyway.
but do you want to watch?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would.
Okay. All right. Let's get to the next game.
I'd give it a chance.
Give it a chance. I think this is pronounced Wise.
Oh, that makes more sense. I was like, YS.
Yeah, same.
Memories of Celceta or
Calcutta.
Calcutta.
That's what I went with.
Yeah. I don't like action RPGs, which this is, meaning you go around and when it's time to fight, you have to just tap X over and over.
Why does this look like it's 15 years old?
That was definitely my impression.
I mean, I got a headache
Like-
from the graphics. I was just like,
I think it's because so the company that makes this game, they make a certain style of game, and the graphics, how can I put this? The graphics always were dated. So
purposely.
yes.
Okay.
Well, maybe not purposely, but it could be the limitation of the studio.
Oh, okay.
Right, but it caught on and it was a thing. These are an upgraded version of those dated graphics.
Well, you could tell, like, when it first showed like the picture, I was like, that looks old. Just even like the
Yeah.
picture itself, before they even showed any gameplay footage, I was like, that whole design looks old.
Yeah.
It
And
looks
then-
like the Final Fantasy I played 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey.
And
Yes.
then when they started the graphics, I was like, I instantly got like a slight headache. And then I was like, this looks like Three Houses, like the style about, you know, how it like the way that characters are drawn out, not for the gameplay footage, but like for everything else.
Yeah.
And then it shows like they don't talk, you know, it has a little script, you know, their face pops up. Anyway, it reminded me of Three Houses,
Okay.
but the graphics hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
So this one, again, I'm not a fan of action RPGs. However, this seems like a dungeon crawler with RPG elements. So dungeon crawler being like Gauntlet or like a game where you go into a dungeon and you kill all the monsters and take all the gold and all the swords and you come out
Smash all the boxes.
and get all right. So it seems like that with RPG storyline versus an RPG with the action based fighting style. So I wouldn't mind checking this out. Will I? Probably not. But if I saw it cheap, it seems like at the end, RPGs that come out at the end of a system's life, which this is where we're at now because the PS5 is coming out soon. Usually by the end of the year, there should be at least $30 brand new. So if I see that, if I see that, then I see it for $24 in December. I try it. No?
I can't do the old graphics.
Oh,
Can't.
Yeah, it's a big hard no for me.
hard no. Okay, let's move on.
There's no
then.
entertainment in that.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna tell you how great it is and what y'all missed out on.
Okay.
Waiting around for that one zombie in The Last of Us. It's like, all right, The Bard's Tale remastered and re-snarkled. This was very strange to me.
I enjoyed the snarkle.
You enjoyed the snarkle. So I played this game when it first came out on the PS2. I did. I played it. I didn't like it. It wasn't dark and serious enough for me. I've just came off of playing a game called Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, right? Dark Alliance 2, Champions of Norath, Champions Return to Arms. It was the same style of game, dungeon crawler, but it was dark. It was more demonic. It was more serious. It was more, this was goofy.
Yeah, this was goofy.
But that wasn't just my problem with it. The game itself wasn't as fluid as those other games because they were a bigger name title. So I was like, a Bard's Tale would have been cool, like if it came out in the beginning of the life of the PS2 and I had never played the other games yet. I would have been perfectly fine with it. But it came out after and it was just like, eh.
Well, it looked real cheap, like the graphics and stuff. Like it looked very
old.
Yeah.
So Burnout Paradise was a remastered game from the Xbox 360, which is previous gen.
Right.
This is a remastered game from the PS2, which is 2 generations ago.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening here. So I think maybe some of the studios that were involved with creating Baldur's Gate, these other games that I'm talking about that are similar, was involved with making this. So that could be a plus, meaning they're just throwing this out to get the mechanics and stuff updated and then maybe they will remake Baldur's Gate or something along those lines. So if that's what this is leading up to, cool. This here, no, I don't need little singing Yodas.
Yeah.
And whatever that was going on. Was it funny? Yes. Am I gonna play it with the bad graphics and all? No. What you got?
Yeah, no, I appreciate the sarcasm.
Yeah?
But no, I won't play it.
No.
Yeah, I won't either.
No?
But I liked his accent and I liked the silliness of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
No?
No go.
All right. Well, then striking out this.
I know.
Okay, so I could not find a better image. So that's my bad. I could have probably made one, but I didn't have time. I didn't feel like it. So Pokemon. Shield and Sword. The DLC is finally here. Part 1, the Isle of Armor, is out now. Music was good on the trailer. The graphics were good. It looks great. I saw a bunch of legendary Pokemon. I saw Mewtwo. I saw Ho-Oh. I saw like a bunch of cool
Regirock, Registeel.
Yeah, a bunch of.
Bulbasaur.
You saw Bulbasaur.
I did.
All sorts of stuff.
So what is my problem with this game? My problem with this game is that they had an area in the game. So you said you're familiar with Pokemon.
Cards.
Just cards. You didn't play the actual game.
I played the game on the Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
If there was one. I swear there was one.
There wasn't. But you could have, hold on now. You could have played the Game Boy game in the Super Game Boy that went into...
That sounds really complicated for what I had going on.
That went into the Super Nintendo.
Let's just say I played Pokemon on something, though I'm not sure what it was.
So usually you had areas and there was a certain type of Pokemon that was in that area. And you walk in the grass and you catch it. Mm-hmm. On Shield and Sword, there was a whole area where it was always different types of Pokemon depending on what's happening that week. Then you have this new Isle of Armor, which has all these different Pokemon. But I'm thinking, what's the difference between walking around that island of armor or this random middle part of Shield and Sword, the normal game? I don't care. The only thing that got me to care is when I saw Mewtwo. That's my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, okay, I get the Mewtwo and then what? Like, I don't want to play this game anymore. There's no need for me to play the game anymore, which is why I don't play it anymore, regardless if I have a Mewtwo or not. So I'm just like, and if I'm remembering correctly, the DLC is like $30. And it's just like, nah. No.
Not with $30.
I mean, I like seeing so just so you know, Pokemon Go was my first experience with Pokemon.
What?
Now when I was younger, my little brother was into Pokemon.
Huh?
But that was like in 1999. Okay, and all I remembered was Pikachu.
Spoiler alert.
So I didn't really know what Pokemon was until I don't know, 7 years ago. But we started playing Pokemon Go like the day it came out.
Yeah.
So I've learned all the Pokemon and stuff. So it is exciting to me, just seeing everybody. I'm like, oh, look, like moving around and whatever. Now, my only question on this was, and I can't remember because we had so many things to cover on our Pokemon Go podcast, but I thought that Niantic released Farfetch'd for this Isle of Armor event. And I'm like, I didn't even see Farfetch'd. Why did they do that?
So that particular Farfetch'd and all the particular Pokemon that they released in Pokemon Go were exclusive to Shield and Sword in general.
Oh, okay.
Not exclusive to the DLC.
Oh, okay.
So
I was just curious because I thought, oh, well, maybe they're, I don't know.
So it's gonna be a no. I think I said this when they first announced it months ago that there was gonna be some DLC coming, and I was just like, no, I don't care.
Did you play Sword and Shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did a whole podcast on
I
it.
can't remember. It all runs together. We do so many. It's like,
that.
Okay.
Yeah, we do like one every 2 weeks.
No, we've been doing this for what, 3 years or something?
Almost.
Yeah, we've done a lot of games.
So if y'all are new, just a shameless plug. If y'all are new to us, we got hundreds of episodes in the catalog.
Yeah.
So what about you? Did it bring up any old Pokemon memories?
I might play this.
What?
I might. Yeah.
What? So do you have a Switch?
I do not. I generally only play it with Clarissa and her husband.
Oh, and they have a Switch.
They have a Switch.
Okay.
So
Shout
they bring
out.
it over to me.
Play. Okay.
It's probably a no for me.
No? But I thought you were a big Pokemon fan.
I mean,
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go is enough for me.
Okay. That's enough Pokemon for you?
Yeah.
You don't want to watch the show? You don't want to...
I did watch the movie. Do you remember that movie?
There's been like 10 movies, but like the first
movie?
Yeah. I think it was called Pokemon the First Movie. I think that's what it was called.
I don't remember.
Yeah. And then they came out with Pokemon 2000, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I still got my cards from I have all my cards, but I got the cards from the movie. You go and they give you cards.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, if you wanted to play it, I would definitely watch you, but I'm not.
It's not going down.
Okay.
Y'all not getting my $30.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping. Y'all ready to jump into round 3?
Yes.
Round 3.
We got some news. And this is old news now, but again, like I said, we didn't record a weekly update last week. They finally revealed the PS5. See it? Looks cool. What do you think?
It's pretty slick. Yeah.
You like it?
It looks, yeah.
It looks cool. Okay. I thought it looked cool too. Everybody and their mama and grandma on social media is just dragging it through the mud. They don't like the way it looks.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Kind of
weird.
got a stormtrooper thing going on.
Hey, who doesn't like stormtroopers? I mean, people just keep saying it looked like a modem. I mean,
Well, what do you want it to look like?
right. And I'm just like, I don't necessarily care what it looks like, but it doesn't look bad. Then it is now coming out. There's speculation that it's a huge system.
Oh.
Like that,
physically.
Yeah.
It's
like
big,
Like
yeah.
it's really, really big. There's speculation on that.
I mean, I'm not down for that. We're not supposed to be getting
I
bigger.
don't know.
Things are
If
supposed to.
the controller there is a
See?
guide, it doesn't seem that big.
No, it really didn't either to me, but somebody did some kind of calculation somewhere and determined that it was a humongous system. So is it supposed to are we supposed to be getting smaller? I don't know.
I mean, most things are getting smaller. Like the computers get smaller. Like TVs and stuff get bigger, but like.
But
Oh
let's,
yeah, but that like the iPhone, it got smaller and smaller and smaller, and
Thinner.
then boom,
That's
it was
true.
like the 10, and you're like, where am I supposed to put that? It doesn't
yeah,
fit
but
in
we
my
know
pocket.
Apple's just trash all the way around.
He hates Apple.
We don't know that.
But okay, let's look at it this way though. The thing that this is competing with is like a gaming PC. And when these systems come out,
That's true.
It is like equivalent to the best gaming PC that you probably can buy at the time. PC people out there, don't kill me for saying that, but it's the closest thing you're going to get to like the top of the line gaming PC, right? And if you've now seen enough gaming PCs, they are humongous.
That's true. It has
They're like-
transitioned because the capabilities and everything have just increased by so much.
They're like this big now.
Yeah.
I mean, and they look cool because you got the lights and the see-through and all that kind of good, but they're humongous.
Yeah.
Right?
And they're insanely expensive.
Right. And so this being big doesn't shock me.
It's a weird critique
Right. It's like, who cares?
for people who have huge gaming PCs.
Yeah, and it's like who and it looks like a modem. It's like, well, whatever.
That doesn't look like our modem.
It's a cool modem. My modem.
We got one in the closet. That's not what it looks like.
No, I guess our new one looks more like the Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
That big, just. So anyway, they also announced some games coming out. I'm not going to go through all of them. I think the biggest one was the Spider-Man, because Spider-Man was so big a year or two ago, but it's Spider-Man Miles Morales specifically.
Yeah.
So it's not a Spider-Man 2.
Well, and that movie's coming out too, right? They're doing a part 2.
I don't know when, but yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah.
It's with the COVID, who knows?
Did you see that one, the cartoon one, Miles Morales?
So dope.
I can't do cartoons.
No,
It's a good movie for real.
No, it's so dope. Like,
I believe you.
it is so dope.
Like,
Because I don't do.
But I'll take your word for
I don't
it.
do American made cartoons either. I do anime
I
all
don't do
day.
like adult cartoon, like just
Yeah, not your thing.
no Family Guy, no, not
Okay.
No, I don't do any of that. But Gran Turismo 7. I've been saying forever that I'm going to play Gran Turismo. It was always my favorite simulation racing game. And then there was a delay one time, and they never came out with a new one. So I switched over to Forza, and I haven't went back since. So Gran Turismo 7 looks cool. Resident Evil 8 Village.
I'm excited. I love Resident Evil.
Everybody's talking about the Ratchet and Clank. I don't care anything about that. We've been playing NBA 2K20, so they showed NBA 2K21. Anything else? Hitman 3. I think the Ghostwire Tokyo might be cool. So anyway, that was about 20 games that have been announced. Then they look dope. 8K capabilities. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I mean, there's been so much talk about it for the past, year and a half or something.
Yeah. Once we get this close to it, it's like, yeah, I'm ready.
So do they think that, or do we even know if the new PlayStation and the new Xbox are coming out at the end of this year, or only PlayStation?
Both.
They're both coming out?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, that's going to be a grip. All right.
A grip?
Yeah.
Anyway, so as they announce new games and things of that nature, we'll be sure to bring it up on the weekly update. What is this?
Oh, this is mine.
So wait, hold on now.
What?
Didn't you just say you good with like Pokemon Go?
I did hear that.
Yes, but
And
I'm just
now-
bringing some news.
Okay, what's the news? What we got?
Okay, so apparently
All right.
there was a game back in 1999 on
Nintendo 64.
in 64.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
All right.
Maybe that's the one I played.
Maybe.
Pokemon Snap.
Called Pokemon Snap. It's making a comeback. It's going to be called New Pokemon Snap.
Clever.
Yeah, on Switch. That took a lot of thinking. How are we going to come up with this one? So it's coming to the Nintendo Switch. They don't have a release date yet, but and they really don't have much information about it yet. But they do know for sure the name. Like I said, New Pokemon Snap, but it seems like you just like travel to islands and you take pictures of Pokemon and you add it to your Pokédex, your like photograph Pokédex.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Pokemon Photo Dex.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Yeah, it's like, okay, that doesn't seem that exciting.
Why is that fun?
But I don't know. I didn't know. Did you play this?
Yeah, I played it. Yeah. So this game, not because of what you did in the game, a little bit of it, but this was like the most disappointing Pokemon game like I've ever played in my life. And the main reason it was so disappointing to me is because, if I'm not mistaken, I played Pokemon Red and Blue, the original.
Yeah.
And I was waiting on Gold and Silver, which was the next. Gold and Silver. It kept getting delayed. Oh, we got a big Pokemon announcement. I'm like, yes, Gold and Silver is finally coming out. Pokemon Snap. You can take pictures of your favorite Pokemon. It's like, WTF.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Yeah. Okay.
So I didn't buy it. I think Matt ended up buying it. Shout out. Or his mom bought it for him for Christmas or something. We ended up having it.
Yeah.
And we played it. And I don't know how this one will be, but it wasn't you out. And that was the next thing. We thought, okay, maybe this will be like a 3D experience with Pokemon. Like maybe I can't catch the Pokemon, but I can walk around in like a 3D world and take pictures. And no, it wasn't that either. This one level that I remember, like you're on a train and this train is going through like a safari area. As you're on the train, you have apples. They only give you a certain number of apples. When you see a Pokemon, you can throw the apple out and the Pokemon will come to the apple, and then that's your chance to take the picture. So the closer the Pokemon is, or the better reaction the Pokemon is, it rates your picture as like hey, this was a perfect shot, or it was a bad shot because the Pikachu's face was turned. And then you have secret stuff where it's like, if you throw 3 apples right here, 3 Pikachus will pop up. Obviously, it doesn't tell you that, but you just have to kind of figure that out. And so then once you finish the safari, you review all your pictures and you get like a score. Yeah. All these people that I've seen on social media that has been super excited about this miss me with all this. That just tells me that you didn't grow up playing this game. You might have experienced it later as a retro game and you thought it was cool. If you lived through this like I did, this is trash and I don't care anything about it.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah, it
Just to
seems
take a
kind
photo.
of just boring.
Very boring.
Yeah.
Unless you're like trying to hone your photography skills.
Well, unless they've got, if they're going to do something like this, they've got to come with some like maybe exciting challenges or
Yeah,
something.
what do you? What's the end game?
Or-
I got a good score. On
Got
my
a good
photo?
score on my photo. Or can we integrate Pokemon Shield and Sword some kind of way into this?
Yeah.
I don't know how, but find a way to cross, where I can use some of my Pokemon from the game and whatever. I don't know, but we will see. Then I will regret not buying the DLC and getting my Mewtwo. But I don't care what they do with it. I don't think I would play this ever. So no pictures.
No,
But you can take
definitely
pictures
not.
of Weedle.
I don't. I'm actually really bad at photos in real life.
Okay.
I'm notoriously very bad at taking photos.
It's like crooked or blurry or
Yeah.
Got
like,
the thumb in the camera.
yeah.
Clarissa and Ryan and I will go on vacations, and they're like, "Well, Caitlin will have great photos, and we won't have any because the ones I take, like eyes are closed, or I'm sorry, it's not a talent of mine.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, you can practice.
I don't want.
And then surprise.
I don't want to.
And then surprise everyone on the next vacation.
No.
She's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
What you got now?
No, I mean, it's just I bring it up because it's like, oh, Pokemon, but I really wanted to hear from you kind of what to expect, and I'm not interested.
No. Mm-mm.
Do better. Question of the week. Do you care about new Pokemon Snap? Put your answers down in the comment section below.
And if you do, why?
Yeah. Tell us why. Because
What about it is
Yeah.
even remotely
tell us.
enticing?
Maybe
Let
we
us
are missing
know.
something.
Maybe we're missing it. We're missing the point.
Yeah.
So let us know down in the comment section. What do we have here? One more quick story from me. I usually don't have 2 stories, but
I would say, what's happening? Okay.
Cyberpunk 2077 is delayed again.
Oh, bad.
At first, I wasn't looking when you said Cyberpunk 27. I was like, there's 27 of these games.
No.
Good Lord. Okay.
This is the first one.
Dedication.
I know, seriously.
And it's been delayed
2077. Okay.
again. So just FYI, I know everyone knows about it. So now I think the announcement was that, which we already knew this, we speculated the last time we said that Cyberpunk was delayed, that it will be a free upgrade to PlayStation 5. So if you buy the game on PlayStation 4 or whatever,
Oh, okay.
you'll get the free upgrade to PS5. My concern about that is, will it be a true PS5 game, or will it just be a game on the PS5 with PS4 graphics?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't interest me any, except for the convenience of being able to play the hot new game on my new system, and I don't have to go back and forth, right? I didn't care when it was announced. I don't like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, he's not a fan.
I'm not a fan
Right in the heart.
Why not?
because he can't act, and the last time I checked, he was an actor. Am I excited about a new Matrix? Yes. Is it because of Keanu Reeves? No. It's just because it's the Matrix, right?
Are you excited about the new Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
No.
Okay.
So, and the only thing he would be doing in this game because of the voiceover is acting. So it's like, yeah, I'm good on that. But everybody lost their mind. But
I like him, by the way.
But
I also think he's a good person. Like, he does so much.
you don't know that man.
I don't know him personally, but he does a lot of good stuff, and he doesn't publicize it.
True.
I'm just saying, you know that man. He could have killed somebody
he
yesterday.
eats sandwiches alone on the bench. Like, that's gotta be a good thing.
I don't.
Plus, he's had the secret non-publicized girlfriend for like 20 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he does a lot of like charity. He does a lot of like just goodwill, and he doesn't like publicize it. He just does it to be a good person. I don't know him. He could be a serial killer for all I know, but
unlikely though.
Yeah, unlikely,
All right.
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
We'll revisit this in 20 years when he's on 2020,
okay.
20 Dateline special.
Right.
Secret Life.
Beating up old people
right.
that we never knew. Yeah.
How he fooled you all.
He was the one who pushed that old man down in Buffalo.
Right.
Anyway, Cyberpunk 2077 probably delayed until 2077. I had to.
I was going to make that joke.
Okay, go ahead and do it. Okay.
I said I hope. Oh, I was going to say I hope it's out by 2077.
Hey, that was more to the point than mine.
Yeah.
Next bit of news.
Me.
What is that?
I'm sorry for all you gamers out there, because I'm sure a very small percentage of you know what this is. But if you're a Jane Austen nerd,
like you,
like me, this is the new Emma. So Jane Austen wrote a couple of novels that went, she was kind of famous by the time she did.
Viral before viral was
before viral was a thing.
Okay.
So they've made these like tons of times, and there's only 6 of them, and they've started redoing her half-written novels. Like her descendants have finished them, and then they've made movies out of them.
Got to make that money.
So what, just like quickly, what is, I remember Gwyneth Paltrow being an Emma a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw it, but what is Emma even about?
So Jane Austen in general always has a female heroine, and it's kind of going through trials of the time period, the Regency time period that she lived in, and writes about. So Emma specifically is a wealthy country girl. So she's kind of the wealthiest person in the small country area that she's in.
Is it like Britain?
Yeah.
London?
Yes.
Like something like that? Okay.
Yeah. No, it's in the countryside, but it's close to London. Okay. Kind of. But anyway, it's just about her, and like, without giving away like
just being a young woman and things you go through.
Yeah. Well, and being like the wealthiest person in the area and her influence. And then, it's always about finding love and who she finds love with. And
got it.
So it sounds like Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
No.
Right?
Literally nothing.
Wealthiest person around, finding love
just in the
with
little country.
Random
I don't really get that
athletes and stuff. And
because this is old, first of all.
So, but it's news because it's brand new. It just recently came out, and it seems like everyone hates it.
Oh.
Nobody's a big fan.
Oh.
What's it on? Like Netflix, or is
it's
it
out or just announced it?
It just came. So it came out during COVID, so it didn't hit theaters like it was supposed to.
The home release or whatever.
Yeah, they did the home release, and now it's out for like purchase and rental. Okay. So I rented it on Amazon. I loved it.
It was dope.
I loved it. I don't know why everybody hates it, other than they made it a little more like sarcastic and funny than Jane Austen normally is. So
okay,
I happen to love it.
But if they already have 5 of the more serious toned ones, then you can just go watch the others.
Not serious. Emma is kind of the goofiest one of her books, but I loved it. News for me.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll watch it.
You should give it a try. Ryan watched Clarissa's Husband.
See?
Shout out.
He
Shout
hated
out to Ryan.
it, but
he hated it?
He hated it.
See, yeah.
Clarissa and I loved it.
So anyway, y'all ready to wrap up the show?
Yes.
Let me see what I got here. Just back here. Just a wrap up screen. Maybe I should put wrap up down there.
Maybe.
Who knows? I don't know.
Round
it's okay.
4.
But we want to get your plug in one more time before we do our official wrap up plug, the little thing that we do. So Roy Malarkey.
Yes. You can listen to us anywhere you listen to your podcasts.
Okay.
Spotify,
Apple
Podcasts, Google Play.
Hey. I think they changed the name. It's not Google Play anymore. It's like Google. It's like Google Podcasts or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But you can listen to us anywhere. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
The Gram.
YouTube at AVersion TV.
AVersion TV on YouTube. Y'all hear that? So if y'all want to see more Caitlin and Clarissa, or listen.
Mostly listen.
And y'all got a website too, right?
We do. RoyMalarkey.com.
RoyMalarkey.com, where you can find the links to all of this good stuff. All right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it for this week's update. If you enjoyed the show, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes. See you next week.
Don't you be afraid.